Okay. Good morning. Good to see you on this nice sunny morning. Not quite sunny out there, is it?
No, it's not.
So, we got a few announcements we want to share with you this morning before we start service, and I think
Yes,
John
we do.
is going to kick those off.
Well, we don't have 61 announcements, but we do have a 61-year-old man, so let's give him a hand. Well, here's to praying he can make it 61 more years so that he doesn't have to retire anytime soon or anything like that. Our first announcement is for the paintball and IKEA outing. And we're not going to be playing paintball at IKEA. That is illegal in most states, so we're not going to do that. But we are going to have the men from the 2030s and I think beyond. I think they just want a bunch of men to come and play paintball. So that's going to be on May 1st, right? May 1st. And then the women are going to go to IKEA on the same day. And I've been told that they will eat lunch at IKEA, and they're going to drive the church vans over there. And they also have a daycare center at IKEA, which is pretty cool. So go ahead and check that out. Also, ladies, there is the Beth Moore simulcast. We've announced this quite a few times. We want to announce it again. I think we've got over 80 women.
As of Wednesday, 92.
92, so that's awesome. Well, the cost is now $20 because it's after March 15th. So go ahead and keep registering. That's a hard word to say in the morning. Registering people.
Only for some people.
Yes, for some people. And go ahead and check that out.
All right, and the Ironmen, we have a new semester beginning on April 14th, and I'm going to be leading a study of, we're going to continue with this idea of fear, and we're going to be going through Max Lucado's book, Fearless, and some of the topics that are in there. Just encourage you to come and join those discussion groups. Pastor Tarkowitz will be leading a study that's titled Network, and it's aimed at discovering your spiritual gifts, and we offer this every once in a while, and this is a great thing to go through. It's more than taking a test that sometimes happens when we try to discover those, and so I encourage you to come. Also, we're planning a golf outing for all the men in the church on May 22nd, and we'll let you know more about that, the cost and location, as that comes up. And if you have any questions about Ironman, you can see Drew Peters or Rob Serber. And then another important date is April 10th. And we all could use a little more exercise in life, and we all need that. And our environment needs our help as well. And as you can see, that's the highway cleanup date. And I can't encourage you enough to come and help out. If we have lots of hands, we can have that done in 2 hours to go out there because we can divide it up. If we don't have lots of hands, it can be a long time. And I was talking with Dave Mead this morning saying the worst thing is that my legs hurt because you got to keep doing this all the time. And so we need help doing that. And I'm 61. I'm going to be there. So that means a lot of you qualify to be there to help out with that.
Oh, Dennis. All right. The next announcement is for the Essenhaus Inn. Actually, it's for the Pop Can Drive. I lied. I'm sorry. I'm in a church and I lied. I shouldn't do that. The Pop Can Drive is the next one, and that's for the youth, and it's for the trip to Acquire the Fire, which is this April, at the end of April to beginning of May. And we need donations of pop cans, or if you want to take it to Family Fair or Meijer or whatever and take all the pop cans in and then just bring your slip in, that would be great as well. Now on to Essenhaus. The FBC ladies are planning an overnight trip to the beautiful Essenhaus Inn in Middlebury, Indiana on Friday, May 21st. The cost per person for the room is $54.32. So write that down right now because that is your exact cost. That includes taxes and a continental breakfast. We'll spend Saturday the 22nd shopping in Shipshewana and the surrounding areas. Please sign up as soon as possible on the sheet in the West Foyer. And they need $30 from each person by April 11th to secure the rooms. Each room has 2 beds, so you don't have to share the bed. You have to share the room. So join them.
All right. And then on April 18th, there's going to be a baby shower here, and it's for Shannon Robinson. She and Ben are expecting their first child, and that's exciting to think about for them. And that's going to be at 2 p.m. at the church. And you're asked, in lieu of bringing a card with your gift, that you would bring a children's book you enjoy and signed by you. And so that'll help them have a library for their child as well. I think that's a great idea. And then there's also the American Heritage Girls annual garage sale that's coming up. And that's on what date? We don't have a date yet. Okay. Sometime. And so start putting your things aside. And I heard somebody saying they were cleaning out their garage yesterday morning, and had some things there. So it says here, don't take your junk to Goodwill. Another man's trash is another man's treasure. And so we just want to let you know about that. So start boxing up your stuff. This is a major fundraiser for them. And it's coming up real soon this spring. Yep.
The Women of Worth auction is coming up pretty soon. And this year's theme is back to the 50s. And they're going to have... He really is 61. He knows the music.
I remember those days.
Yes, he does. Happy days. All right. And speaking of happy days, there's going to be a diner feel with the eats there, and also other fun and exciting stuff like bidding and fellowship. But we can't have any of it without your help. So we're asking people if you have anything or any service you would like to donate to pick up a form from the Women of Worth or Worship. Is it Women of Worship or Worth? Worthship at the board at the south entrance, which is down there. Or you can see Alice Sims, who is sitting right there. And then, student ministries. We have youth group tonight from 6:30 to 8:30. We also have 2 events during spring break for those of you who don't get to go to some far-off and distant country. We will be on April 7th from 3 to 9. We're going to be making a movie. So groups are going to go out. They're going to have adult leaders with video cameras, and they're going to create their own movie, and you guys get to be the stars in your own movies, senior hires and junior hires. So dinner will follow as we watch our movies, and on April 8th, from 1 to 4 will be the Spring Olympics. We had a lot of fun with our Winter Olympics in the senior high group, and now this is open to the junior and senior high. With Spring Olympics, we're going to do an ultimate Frisbee tournament, have Frisbee golf, and much, much more. So junior and senior hires are invited to both of these events, and check out our Facebook page for more information.
All right, and next Sunday is Easter Sunday, and there's a schedule of events that the church service times and things are in the bulletin, and with Good Friday service at 7 o'clock and Easter services starting at 8 o'clock. And we're also going to have Easter lilies here. If you haven't purchased one yet, and you would like to have a nice one that you can help out, that you want to take home, we have about 20 lilies coming into the church, that if you'd like to take one of those home, and they're about $5. They're 8-inch pots. So if you check out, that's a good deal. And just fill out a communication card, put it in the offering plate, and we'll try to get those for you and see how that works out. I know some of them are already spoken for. So,
also, I want to remind everyone who's involved with the Easter Praise Team and Easter Choir that there are practices tonight. The Easter Praise Team is at 3:30, Easter Choir 4:15, all right?
And I think that's all of the announcements, and we're going to, if you're a visitor, we welcome you to come to the 10-minute party right over there after service. And I met someone after the first service this morning and was able to visit with them for a few moments, and so we invite you to join us there.